Awesome. So you all can hear me. Hello, everyone. My name is Katasha, and this is the live check-in, or the live budget check-in. And we do this every week to, for me to stay accountable to my budget, but then also for you. It's one thing to set a budget, and it's a whole other thing to stick to it. So these budget check-ins are supposed to be helpful for us to stay accountable and make sure that we're spending in accordance to our values. First of all, my apologies for being an hour late. Our neighborhood cat died, which is super sad, because I love that damn cat. But also logistically, it was a nightmare, because she wasn't anyone's cat in particular. She was sort of a stray. We had to call the city, and I had to call a whole bunch of numbers to finally get the cat picked up. But that is why I was late today. I don't foresee that happening again, obviously, but that's just the way of life. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is what I typically would do is type in my budget items with you. I'm not going to do that this time because I did it off camera. So what I'm going to do is just go through each budget line with you. If you haven't watched my November budget, what I do is I put my budget in two different places. First, I put it into my budget and net worth tracker that you can see here. And I also put it into EveryDollar, and that helps me track my spending throughout the week. And then also it's because when I change numbers on EveryDollar, it sort of stays that way, whereas here when I change numbers, I can take a look at the difference between the projected column, which I had planned on doing, and the what actually happened. Really quick, I still get emails from people asking if I could share the budget and net worth tracker directly with them. Really quickly, you don't need to share it. All you have to do is go to either make or add to my drive if you want it to be added to your drive personally, or download as, and you can download it to your computer. I'm not going to share with you the original just because if you make changes onto yours, it's going to make global changes for anyone else who decides to download it. So this is my own copy, and the copy that I share with you all is available for you to download or add directly to your own Google Drive. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and go through the lines here. All right, so rent was $562. Obviously, that is 100%. The only other thing is Poppy, which I spent 30.29% of my budget. Really, Matt spent that, and I was paying him back while he took her to the vet for... she has a back injury right now, and I thought maybe she would be healed up by now, but it looks like this is going to be a really, really slow healing process. So although I might spend money on food, actually I will, I have to buy more food for her, we're not going to take her to the groomers this month because it would be too painful for her to go through. So the $53 were for the vet visit. They did a checkup, and then also for more medicine for her. So who knows where that's going to be towards the end of the month. Let's see. Annual taxes. As you all remember, I forgot to pay my taxes for state this year, so I'm paying it I'm going to do a small payment every month. It's not like there's an interest charge on it or anything. They just take the amount per month. Something that's new is I've taken less money out of what I'm going to pay for my bike loan, and I've put it towards public transportation. Even though I live in sunny San Diego, it's now the rainy season, which means it's not as safe for me to bike in the rain as it is during the summer. So we don't get a lot of rain, but it's enough where I should probably just get a bus pass. So that's what that costs there. I spent $10.40 taking an Uber to work because I woke up late. So that's half of my taxi budget. Because I have a bus pass now, I'm not really worried that I'll spend it or overspend that category, so it's okay. As y'all remember, I have not had dental care for a couple of months because I changed jobs to a job that doesn't provide health insurance, so I pay for it out of pocket, and I already had a lot of work done on my teeth, but I need a new cleaning, or I need a teeth cleaning, so it's time for me to find a dental plan, or I think I already found it, but it's time for me to pay for it. So that's happening this month and all subsequent months. I didn't even put this here. I already blew my miscellaneous budget because I spent money to take the bus. I spent $20 this month. And then also, I lost my wallet, which is fun. So I had to spend 3 hours at the DMV last week to get a new driver's license, which cost $33. So that's fun. And yeah. Ooh, you know what? Check this out. I did forget something. I paid $7.50 to cash the check from my employer. I knew that was going to happen, but I forgot to add that in there. So I'll actually have to go to EveryDollar and put that in there. But let's take a look. So 100% of rent, obviously. 30% of Poppy, who knows where that's going to be. Almost all of my interest and fees, fine. 100% of public transportation because I have the pass. Half of my taxi budget, miscellaneous is over budget because of some unexpected expenses. And that's about it for now. It's November 5th, and I don't have a wallet, so I wasn't really expecting anything to happen. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at now. So there's no one here today, which makes sense because I was an hour late. Sorry. And this is still new. Like it's still a new thing for me to do these budget checks. But thank you so much for hanging out. For those of you who are watching this afterward. And I will be here next week. To be honest, I'm kind of I'm dreading today because I'm filming my October budget and net worth video today, and I blew my budget. Yep. That's what happens, honestly, when I go on vacation, is like I just kind of like spend. And I knew this was going to happen, but it's okay. I mean, this is why I do this, right? It sucks doing this because I hate coming to you all and being like, oh, I fucked up this. Oops, sorry, I'm cussing. I messed up this month. That's hard, but if I don't do that, then I don't stay accountable, which means I go further downhill. So I'm really dreading doing this, but at the same time, it's going to be good for me. Yeah, so if you want to let me know how you did this week with your budget so far, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. But until next time, I will see you all later. Bye-bye. And now I'm going to awkwardly look over here and turn off this output.